Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Newton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first two plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
The Volunteers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So UTSA's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable.
Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Got a man, it's Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be third and long. To throw, it's McCown. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Using the quick game. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Quick completion to the right. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Look out, he's got room. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Back to throw, it's McCown. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's McCoy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Henry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. It's complete! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. The Roadrunners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Staley. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been...
There he goes! At the 20. Touchdown, from Tennessee. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's McCown. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Rides the back on the option, the give.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Unloads quickly. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. The Vols will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Staley. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Trying to set up the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Makes a grab past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's McCown. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now adjusting. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Staley. And the ball's in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Second down coming up. Looking for a man, it's Aguilar. Hauls it in. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going back to the ground. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it first and goal. And the Volunteers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Unleashes to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. He fires to the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets loose in the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteer.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's McCown. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. The Vols will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. That's caught. It's Allen.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Fires left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Henry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Grab near the sticks. It's Dishman. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Roadrunners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they will score! Touchdown, UT San Antonio!
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Staley. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the ball's headed quickly to the line. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Using his legs to buy some time. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
Easy completion on the shuffle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got him.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Bring in the heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The Roadrunners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. The give from the gun. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
To the air, it's McCown. Touchdown, UTSA! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. And the returner will be brought down. 1st First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown ball! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
It's caught. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw, it's McCown. The short hands, it's Clark. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Roadrunners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release by the QB.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Staley. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fakes to grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses was just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.